so flat. That's good. I think that hum's not coming through. The hum diddly yum dum dum. And green.
Oh, we're streaming.
We're streaming. It's the mukbang portion of the stream, after all. Whoa! Am I gonna
look
bread?
at that. No, it'll be like green or something like that. You want to know the worst app in the world? This one right here. It's called D&D Beyond. Fucking sucks, man.
Yes.
Atrocious. Mmm.
You're getting all of your D&D facts from an app?
Oh, no, I don't read it or anything.
No.
I just look at my character sheet.
Okay. That sounds awful.
It is awful. I hate it.
I would like to manually manage my character sheet, please.
Me as well.
Hello, Pizza. The Pizza Cat.
Hello.
That is not my password. Getting ready to sell. We're not selling anything. We're just removing items from inventory.
Pizza Cat.
We're just stealing from the company.
Yes. I love it. Do it more often.
We do it quite often when we're here.
Mm-hmm. Pizza Cat.
Just adjusting inventory right now. Pizza Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Game Hub has bought
a peach monster for me.
An ultra peachy keen
Thank
monster.
you.
It's there. It's done. Cool teen. Cool teen. Increasingly wary.
That's Harak.
Oh, Harak.
No.
They have become increasingly wary and have changed their name.
Yeah. Colton moved.
What?
Yeah.
BC?
Down on Skid Row. No. Not to BC. Still in Alberta. I don't know how far from his old place. But I gotta say, I've seen lots of angles of his room from Daily Snaps. A lot of sky titties.
Yes, of course.
But seeing the empty room cleaned out, it was a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. About 20 minutes. That's not too bad. I don't know if it was just the provocative angles or whatever, but...
This is a standing invitation, Colton. Come on down to the hub. Become part of the community.
The old room was small, fit so much shit in there. Yeah, exactly. No, when Colton comes to BC to visit family, he just flies over. Bougie bastard. What a bougie bitch. Gonna change my name to Streets so she can belong to me. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
The Helix was streaming Minecraft. Yeah. And I was lurking. I was like, why am I not a mod so I can ban these stupid bots over here? So I think I'm a mod now.
Nice.
Yeah. He was like, hey, I really love your streams, your vibe. Why don't you add me on Discord? Really? Does that work? Do people actually do that?
You've been modded.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
People do that. Add people on Discord.
Like that.
I would never do it. Excuse me. We're just enjoying our Whopper. Mikey T's got the How to Train Your Dragon Whopper. Yeah, he's got the How You Train Your Dragon live action movie Whopper.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a regular bacon and cheddar Whopper.
It's surprisingly good.
Oh, really?
The bun is surprisingly good.
I should have got it, I guess. Called the Dragon Fire Whopper or something like that. It was Whooper time.
The only thing dragon fire about it is the bun.
Oh, yeah? Is it spicy?
No.
Oh.
It's just a Whopper. With a
red bun?
Orangey reddish bun.
Mmm. Sounds good.
It's not bad.
I like a Whopper.
Whoop, whoop.
No tomato, though, eh?
No tomato.
How come?
Texture.
Oh, right. Mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Form of autism.
Definitely.
That's all right.
You're allowed to be autistic.
I am, finally. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I must
Everyone is.
Is allowed to be or is?
Is allowed to be.
Oh, okay.
You can fly the colors.
Of autism?
I don't know what the colors
What's the
are.
autism flag look like?
I don't know. Somebody will let us know. Or I guess I could just Google it.
Yeah. Who's the most famous autistic person in the world?
Rain Man.
Yeah, but he's pretending.
I know.
I mean, I know a few autism pride flag. Oh, it's a infinity symbol on a Mexican flag. No, it's not Mexican.
A rainbow with a golden middle band and an infinity symbol.
Mm-hmm. The infinity symbol signifies neurodiversity, and the gold band represents the chemical symbol for gold. What? This is an AI.
This is AI.
Oh my god. There's a few lolcows that I know on the internet that are definitely autistic.
Yes.
Like Chris Chan and Weston Chandler.
Yes, of course.
And Joshua Block, aka World of T-Shirts.
World of T-shirts?
Yeah, fuck DSP. DSP has something wrong with him. I shouldn't say wrong. He is definitely on the spectrum in some way. And who else? No, I don't know. That's probably it.
Could be. Could be.
World of T-Shirts is just this guy that's from New York, and I don't know what he just started doing TikToks, and then he started getting a lot of followers when he would be drinking, so now he just drinks all the time. But he also is autistic, so he gets easily trolled, and people just like he live streams on the street, and people just run by him and like say, "Put the fries in the bag," and he just loses his fucking mind. I have more money than you! He just loses his mind. It's crazy.
Sounds like fun.
He's hanging around with Jack Doherty right now.
Oh god, what is he doing? That's it. It's over. Why would anybody hang around with Jack Doherty?
He doesn't know.
I guess. I guess not.
Jacksepticeye came out, he had autism or something, and Twitter had a field day in the replies.
Of course.
Are we watching shit about Creator Clash? I've not been.
Who's clashing creators?
I don't know. There was Streamer University going on, but it was lame as hell. Now they just have iDubbbz.
Double Ubba Wub.
Extra Emily and Emiru are in New York live streaming. IRL.
I've been watching too much Emiru shorts.
Oh, yeah?
Because now all I get fed is Emiru shorts.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. She's whatever to me. I think Extra Emily is more entertaining.
I don't think I've watched any Extra Emily. Probably none at all.
She's more bubbly.
I've been who have I been watching that's really coming up in my thing?
Bulgogi farts?
Bulgogi? No.
Oh.
What?
Extra Emily's a ditz? I said she's bubbly.
What's her name? I don't know what it is. This short is not actually.
What does she look like?
She looks like 50s.
Huh? Oh, this is not a streamer.
No.
Oh, I don't know who that
Just
is.
a comedian and magic magician.
You pay your parents back and stop running red lights? Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. Nobody is perfect.
Nobody's nerfect. Sorry.
What? Oh, buddy's nerfect? Mm-hmm. Po buddy's nerfect. So with all things that have happened, I'm just going back to a previous conversation we had in the Jeep. We decided to stop supporting the Lorcana community.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because of the fist fight?
Because of the fisty fight, if there was a fisty fight, but they never come in anyway.
No? You're going to sell it?
We're still going to sell it, yeah.
Just not going to hold events?
Because kids come in and are like,
but not having events?
I mean, try to have events, but nobody shows up.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them hoes.
Fuck them. I'm going to start the intro.
Let me just finish eating.
Yep.
I'm almost done.
You're still eating. It's all good.
How come you ate yours so fast?
Hunger. I didn't have fries either.
Oh, yeah. Mine has tomato.
And yeah, yours has tomato. You got to eat it slower.
Yep.
That's the thing, right?
Nope. Something like that. Think I can hit this shot from here? Kobe. Oh, too
Can't
soon.
believe you missed.
Too soon. Even the sesame seed made it. Kobe. Reminds me of the Chappelle Show sketch when they were like, this is when you shoot a basketball hoop. Kobe. And then it was like, the guy was like going to murder his wife. He's like, OJ. You've dishonored Kobe?
Kobayashi.
Didn't he do that when he raped that chick?
Kobayashi Maru?
That's some Star Trek shit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Excuse
Stop
me.
it.
Let me clear my throat.
Yes, do it. Yes, very good.
Sorry,
Have you
cancer.
Done it? You got the throat cancer?
Lung.
Guzzling too many glizzies?
No, it's lung cancer.
Yes. I don't know what to glizzy about that.
Yeah, I was trying to think of it. Just went down the wrong pipe, I guess. I don't know. Probably. Yeah.
With that being said, I'll say hello, everyone.
Oh my
Welcome
gosh.
to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 201.
Woo, woo, woo,
201, A Space Odyssey.
Oh, what? Oh, 201, A Space Odyssey. Oh my god.
Yes, right? We went into space in the year 201.
Could you imagine the type of spaceship that would add in 201?
Stone and
bronze?
cloth.
No.
Bronze spaceship, yes.
Wait, when was the Bronze Age? Later or after?
No, I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
Me either.
I bet you it wasn't bronze. Yeah, it was probably stone.
Stone and linen.
Yeah, exactly.
Linen windows.
Or wool.
Yeah.
Hadn't figured out linen yet. Exactly.
I am MikeyT, and of course, beside me, across from me, all around me is KurbStomped.
Whoa.
You can find us
Let's
everywhere.
Not go crazy.
Under our respective monikers.
Howdy doody.
And you are listening to StreamVoid Podcast. This is a show about life and video games, and now board games and card games and everything in between.
Yes, true.
It is true. We are sitting in the beautiful Game Hub.
Yep.
In beautiful.
I don't want to shatter everyone's illusion about the beautiful Game Hub, but the office, not too beautiful.
No, I put up curtains because it's disgusting.
Yeah. Is that why the curtains went up?
No, the curtains went up for ADHD control.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where I'm not like, whoa, hey,
yeah,
what's up, everybody?
I'm sure if you look back at old episodes of the podcast, you can see MikeyT just, I'm talking, he's just like,
hey, what's happening out there? Who's that? Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, you can't see that anymore.
You can't see that anymore, no.
It's all blocked out.
Yeah, we are no longer in the fish tank.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right. But you know what? Even it was only like for like the first few times people were like, what's going on in there? And then they were just like, whatever.
Whatever. These nerds.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy
exactly.
is.
How come he's back there? I'm not allowed back there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But yes, it's always interesting in the office of the Game Hub.
Yeah. Because it gets progressively, the longer we go without a podcast, the progressively dirtier it gets in here. There's so much crap everywhere.
I was expecting to be worse than it was.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be worse than it was. Too.
Yeah.
Even though I sit in here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Clearing the table, I was like, oh, didn't take that long at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep buying curtains off of Amazon. Curtain rods off Amazon.
Why?
I'm like, oh, this is a good curtain rod. It's made out of metal.
Mm-hmm.
It goes 72 inches, which is what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get it, and it's in a 18-inch long box, and I'm like, what the frig? And you have to screw it together.
Yeah.
And you got bamboozled again.
You got to go to Yisk.
Actually, it was a pretty good curtain rod. It's like an inch diameter of steel.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be fun.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yes.
The chat is saying your beard is magnificent.
I suppose.
Old and busted.
New hotness.
New hotness.
New hotness, yes.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, it'll go away sooner or later.
Really?
I think I'm gonna do just right down here and then right here, just all the way down to mutton chops.
Oh, really?
Just for giggles. Just because all the kids are wearing the mustache now.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like, I'll just do the mutton chops.
Yeah,
we'll see if we can bring that back.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at them chops.
Yeah,
That's hot.
yeah. That'd be good. You'll have the what's his name? Oh God.
Oh, for Orange County Choppers?
No, well, yeah, but Paulie Senior.
Yeah.
No. I was thinking of Lemmy from Motorhead.
Oh yeah, Lemmy.
Yeah,
the Lemmy look.
Yeah.
We're gonna lemify.
Yeah, exactly.
What would the kids call it? Lem-maxing.
Lem-maxing? Oh God, I guess so.
That's what the kids would call it.
I guess so.
Lem-maxing.
Crazy.
We're gonna looks max by Lem-max.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the words.
Yeah,
the words.
That's all right.
We're surrounded by it too. We're creatures of the internet.
Yeah, that's true. It's good to know these things.
It's very good to know because then you can speak. Did you see that Xiaomi?
Huh?
the guy who knows so many different languages, and he's been doing these commencement speeches.
The guy that's in New York or whatever.
Yeah, and he's been doing the commencement speeches, but he's doing it in Millennium Gen Alpha talk.
No cap.
Yeah, where he's like, no cap.
No, I haven't.
He's like, chat on God. It's so cringe.
I used to see his videos, or I don't even know, but you see it once, you've seen it. You don't need to see it more. No, really. Yeah,
they're
all the same.
They're usually all the same.
He says something in Chinese, and the Chinese people look at him like, "Oh," and then he says some more, and they go, "Oh, your Mandarin is really good."
Yeah,
and he goes, "No, it's not so good. It's not so good." So I just skip him now.
I haven't watched him in a while, and then this came up, and I was like, "Okay, let's give this a go." And I'm like, "Oh God, this is the most cringe.
This is cringe.
On God, this is cringe. No cap.
No cap. For real.
We busting out of here.
Yeah." Oh my God. Okay.
Especially when you say it, when he says it so seriously.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God.
Yeah.
It's like the Rizzler does not approve, man.
No. The other thing I've seen a lot on TikTok is these stupid videos where it'll be like the Toronto accent, and they'll be interviewing young people, and they'll be talking just like fucking idiots. And I'll be like, do they think that's is it a thing that went from a meme to now people actually talk that way?
I don't know.
I don't know. They sound so stupid. And I've never heard anyone from Toronto ever talk like that ever.
No.
So anyways, whatever.
Maybe it's just like the Alberta accent.
Oh yeah?
Which is kind of like the stock Canadian accent.
No, that's more of oh.
But Alberta's no, it's our accent.
Alberta, it'll be oh, for rip are you, bud?
Oh, for rip are you, bud?
Yeah.
All these hosers around here, eh?
Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I'm told I sound Canadian, and then sometimes I'm told I'm not. So I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I say words, God, I wish I could remember what word I said, and they keep going oh, well, when I say washroom, oh, what are you washing? What are you washing?
Your hands?
It's okay, fine. I don't call it a water closet at least.
Nope.
Whatever.
It's not a water closet. So it's definitely a washroom. You go in there to wash up.
Yeah, but you don't do a swim in the toilet.
You don't swim in the toilet.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a bathroom.
There's a bath inside.
I don't know why is washroom so funny, but bathroom is so funny. I don't say a boot. No. There's some other word.
Just start calling it the dunny.
The dunny?
We're going to go to the dunny and have a slash.
I don't say a boot.
A boot?
No, I don't say a boot.
You say about.
Yeah, I say about.
About.
Yeah. I do say roof.
Rough.
And decal.
Yeah, decal.
Yeah.
I don't say decal.
You were thinking about it.
I was like, do I say decal? No, I say decal.
You don't say decal. Or decal.
Harak is home. Got a life update for us.
Okay, well, we'll catch up on that later.
Yes. Yeah, I say decal, not decal.
Yeah. I had to think about it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's some other word I was saying, and I don't know what it was, and they were just typing it in the chat when I said it, and I was just like, okay, so sorry that I say it that way.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, that's how you know I'm Canadian. I say sorry.
And eh. No, you probably don't say that much.
I'd say sometimes. I do say thank you and please and sorry. So that marks me as Canadian.
Yes. Yeah. Polite.
Yeah.
Unabashedly polite.
Sure.
Unapologetically polite.
Maybe it's sorry.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
See, it doesn't matter how I would say it. Americans have never heard the word, so they don't know how it's properly pronounced.
But there's some supercalifragilistic expialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Yes, supercalifragilistic.
What are we saying words now? Oh, that's what we're saying?
Fucking say sorry. Say sorry, bud.
No.
Jesus.
We're saying long words. How about pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis?
Damn, that sucks to have.
Yeah, I know. Black lung?
Yep.
Anyways, word time.
Word time with
us.
The consensual bros.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The consensual bros. That's right. I forgot. So good.
Yes.
Very good. Oh, my God. How do we do the show?
I don't know. We move into the part where we go work time. Tell me about your 9 to 5.
Oh my God. I'm so sick of it, dude.
I know.
Yeah. So sick.
Although, you know, sometimes it's like, I'm not sick of it. And then sometimes it's like, oh, I'm real sick of it.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm just sick of it. It's like, I mean, was it ever fulfilling? Probably no. But, it's just like, why? Why? You know?
Yes.
That's what I just say to myself every morning. Why? And I go, and whatever, it's fine, but it's also just like, why? That's kind of what it's been like. It's always, some days will be fine, and then other days it's just like, oh, fucking Jesus. Do I just quit right this second and leave, you know?
Yep.
Nothing really crazily happened this past while here.
No?
Nothing crazy.
Tarp's already in.
Tarps came in, that sucked.
Yep.
That was a while ago.
Yep,
Tomorrow
we talked about it.
Tomorrow we're getting in a load of stuff from China.
Ooh.
All tools and whatnot.
Yep.
China. So that'll be fun. Not. It's not too bad. Most of it's not too heavy, except the is there anvils? I don't know if there's anvils, but there's vices.
Vices.
So those are heavy.
Yes,
and I guess there's also like, what are they called? Bottle jacks and stuff like that. That shit's all heavy.
Bottle jacks.
Yeah. So that's coming in tomorrow. So we'll probably unload that container. There was another container, maybe? Can't remember. It's been a while now.
Yes. I think it's been 3 weeks. I think, but I could
be wrong. Did the tarps come last time?
The tarps did come last time. We talked about it.
Okay.
We talked about more office drama.
Yeah, nothing really has happened in that capacity since then. Just the usual whatever, ladies being in the office.
Yes.
Seems like maybe the owner's wife is only working 2 days a week now. Instead of like 3 that she was doing or something. I don't know what the deal with that was. There was something like my good friend alluded to, some sort of like butting of heads with the owner, maybe. Too much work. too much work talk all the time. So she's like, I'm not going to work that much.
Gotta keep the work chat to a minimum when at home.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Which is probably impossible with him. Guaranteed impossible.
Yeah.
Just because he's always just...
All work, no play?
Well, no, he'll be like on vacation, but like working from the beach. Like he'll be like asking me questions. He'll be like, why do you need to know this on the beach for?
Aren't
like,
you
what
in
the hell?
Mexico right now?
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Don't you just unplug and unwind?
No, he's always got his finger on it, which, whatever, fine. He's the owner. He can do it, but it's just you don't even unplug for a week, you know?
I definitely unplug for a week.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you did for your job, but who the fuck cares about that?
Yeah.
Here,
a little bit different.
I don't think you'll unplug for a week.
Probably
for
not.
a week off of that work, you're here.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe once that other job's gone, then maybe when there's a week off, you won't have anything to do here, but as of now, that's not going to be the way it is.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I've been making room in the warehouse to fit all this fucking hardware. So I've been making a bunch of changes. Like, I was picking stuff and I was like, there's all, like, when I look at it, I think about, like, why the fuck do we doing it this way? Like, even when I first came in, we have all this winter stuff in the main warehouse that we only pick for like 4 months. And then it sits there for 8 months.
Taking up bays.
I was like, why is this in here? So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to put this shit all outside. And then we'll have a bunch of room in here. So I put all these like fucking hundreds of toques and like old, like we have these snowshoes and like these winter, like there was like probably like 50 boxes of these winter jackets just taking up like a whole like 16-foot section. And I was just like, oh, fuck it. These are all going outside. So I spent half a day doing that or whatever.
Hell yeah.
And then today I was, the other guy came in. It's like, how's it going? He's like, oh, not too good. I thought it was my allergies, but I think I'm getting sick. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then later he was like, oh, I was thinking like, I'm not feeling too good, but like, I think I really should be here tomorrow. So I think I'm going to go home today. I was like, all right, whatever. So I was doing all the stuff in the warehouse by myself today. And of course it didn't all get done.
Nope.
There's only a finite amount of time in the day.
Sure is.
So whatever.
They're not going to say you can work overtime.
I mean, I did a little bit, but I'll just leave. I'll leave. So that's the other thing today. I was like, ready to go to work. I'm just waiting in the morning. I watch a YouTube video or whatever. I was like, I better go. Get up and leave. I get to work and start going, grab my stuff. And then I'm like, getting ready to switch it up to start playing a podcast or whatever. I pulled my phone. I'm like, it's not, I'm like 15 minutes early for work. Like, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, I'll leave early today. And then of course, my early time to leave arrived. Couldn't leave because I had to finish this stuff up.
Yep.
So I ended up working an extra. So I'm trying to figure it out this morning or after work. I'm like, do I leave like 20 minutes early sometime? Like I normally start at 8. I started at 7:45.
Yeah.
So I leave at 4:15 normally. So I'm like, I'll leave at 4. So then I was working. I'm like, I can't leave at 4. So I finished up my stuff and it was 4:20. So I was just like, I was so confused. I'm like, do I leave 20 minutes early or do I leave 35 minutes early? Which is it? Like, how much did I do here? So which is it? I couldn't figure it out. I worked an extra 15 minutes early in the morning.
And then you left.
And I normally leave at 4:15, but I stayed till 4:20.
Yeah.
So I would have left at 4.
Yeah.
So
35 minutes.
But
leave early.
20 minutes? Because I left at 4:20?
Well, you left at 4:20, but you started 15 minutes early.
Yeah, but I normally leave at 4:15. So 20 minutes?
Oh, 20 minutes, yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. Wow, it took 2 of us to do that. I couldn't figure it out when I was thinking there. So I was like, fuck, when do I leave, right?
Yeah. I just ran payroll this morning. Yeah, for here.
Yeah.
I'm like, because we just keep track of everything on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, just like putting down just like 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
What?
I'm like, stop. Round it to 15.
5 minutes?
Yeah. Round it to like 5 hours and 5 minutes. I'm like, God damn it. Round it to 15. I don't give a fuck. Round it to 15.
Round it up?
Round it up, round it down. I don't care.
You need a fingerprint login thing.
I know.
Yeah.
You can clock in and clock out on the software, but then it doesn't keep track of it very well.
Oh, no?
It just keeps track that you're logged in.
Okay.
It's silly. And I'm like, oh my God, now I got to fractionalize these minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to put it into the system as if they work an hour and 45 minutes, it's
hour and
1.75.
Yeah.
But if it's like, 5 minutes here, I'm like, oh, what is that? I got to convert that to some stupid fractional decimal.
1/30th of an hour.
1/30th of an hour?
Yeah.
Son of a dingus. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
So, anyways.
I can't ban this guy.
Dang it.
I'm not logged in. Oh,
there's a little wiener in the chat. But yeah, I don't think anything else really happened at work that I can think of. Just the usual. Of course, my boss will ask to do something, or he'll be like, "Oh, I need to close this overhead door for half an hour or whatever."
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Okay, I had it open to get a breeze going." Whatever, no problem. And I have a side door that I go to the yard, right?
Yeah.
So I was working out there, so I open the door and I'm outside doing stuff. And he comes out to the container that I'm in, which is weird because he never does that. He's like, "Oh yeah, we need to keep this door closed as well." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Fine."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, there's a upper sort of office area that he has in there." He's like, "It's so hot in there and I have the fan on, and when the doors are closed, it sucks all the hot air out. If they're open, it doesn't work, right?" And I was like, "Well, why didn't you just say that when you were closing the overhead door? Then I wouldn't have opened the side door,
Yeah.
Just so stupid." So anyways, then he came back after half an hour. I was like, "Okay, it's fine. You can open the doors now." It's like, why didn't you just tell me that in the first place? Not just say, "Oh, I need to close the door for a while." So it's a weird thing with communication in this place. It's always just never tell you anything. "Oh yeah, by the way, I'll submit an order," and he'll be like, "Oh, can you cancel that order? I bought that from another company." So why didn't you tell me, man?
Right?
So whatever. He's the boss, so he doesn't have to tell me.
Yeah. Doesn't have to tell you nothing.
Exactly. But it's just why wouldn't you tell me that?
Yeah. It's better. It's efficient.
Yeah,
because then you're not double doing orders.
Yeah, well, that's, man, oh man. I don't know if I ever told you this one, but this was when I was first doing orders, when we didn't have an automatic system. Mm-hmm. Everything was manual.
Yeah.
So I was going on vacation, and he's like, "Oh, you really need, before you go, I need you to do this order." And it was for this camping company, big order, it's going to be $80,000, right? So I need you to do it before you go. I'm like, "Fuck, I'm leaving in 2 days." That doesn't give me much time because this is back in, everything was manual.
In the manual days, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to just do this straight. I'm not going to be able to do anything else. He's like, "Yeah, that's fine. That's fine." So I have 2 days working on it. Get it done under the wire, send it to him. Go for my vacation 2 weeks, come back. Nothing was done with the order. So I'm like, what the fuck? I killed myself doing this fucking order, right? This was way back when we had a different store manager or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I wasted 2 fucking days doing this order and nothing happened with it. Jesus Christ, I killed myself to get this done. He's like, "Oh, whatever." So he must have said something to the owner, because then later, whatever, in the next day or whatever, he's like, "We're going to do your order, just so you know, I wanted to hang tough on it for a little bit, but we're going to submit your order. It's just, it wasn't quite right time or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "It's fine, man. If you want to have me work on an order for 2 days and not submit it, you're paying me. So if that's what you want to do,
yeah,
no problem." But I'm just it took 2 days, and if we don't do anything with it, that was a big waste of time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So I was like, "Okay, fine. That's fine." But yeah, that's usually generally what it is. It's yeah, I wasted all this time and you're paying me for it. But it's I could have done a million other things.
Yep. Yep.
So
Definitely.
That's one thing. Yeah. I found, we sell lots of folding knives, pocket knife stuff, usually cheaper ones,
Yep.
And, I finally found what we used to buy them from the States. It was a big trouble. They come to the border and Canadian border services be like, "Nah, send them back.
Nah, no knives in here."
So I finally found a company that's has them in Canada, and they're repped by a guy that we know already as a rep for another company and stuff like that. So I'm like, finally, we've got knives. So I like go through the whole listing, choose knives, get them all added in the system, make an order. I'm like, perfect. We got knives. We're going to get knives. I'm like, check it out. I found these knives. Look at these orders. Oh, great. Don't send them in yet. It's like, well, when are we going to send them in? Like, what are we waiting for here? You know, like, where do we, this $12,000 of knives I'm going to get for 4 stores? It's like, ooh, we can't afford that right now. Like, what are you talking about here? So it's a little annoying, but so that's sitting on my desk. So who the fuck knows when I'm ever going to submit those. It's so crazy dealing with him sometimes. But, I mean, he's the boss. So.
He's the boss.
Yeah, he's pretty laid back, but it's just super fucking annoying. Everything's a secret. Can't tell anybody anything. And be like, oh, well, I guess I'll tell you this now. It's like, yeah, well, I kind of figured it out already. So. Yeah, there was a girl we had, and all of a sudden one day she was gone.
Yep.
I was like, that's weird. She didn't say she was leaving. So, that's pretty weird. So then I'm like, well, something must have gone on with her, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the old manager and was like, what happened? Like, she obviously quit or was fired. Like, what's going on here? She didn't say goodbye or that she was leaving. She's just gone. And he's like, oh, Jesus. They didn't want to say anything, but like, oh, she was stealing money from the till and they finally caught her or whatever. And I was like, okay, hold on. I'm like, why didn't they want to tell? He's just like, oh, well, I don't know. They didn't want to tell everybody and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm literally a manager that deals with the cashiers. So why wouldn't they tell us how she was doing it so we can keep an eye out for it
right?
or whatever? So I was just like, this is so stupid.
Yes.
So anyways, it's just like ridiculous baloney, right?
Yep. That's wild.
Yeah. So anyways, it's just the same old baloney.
The same old baloney.
When it's just like, I could quit right now. I wouldn't need to work for a while.
You'd be good.
I'd be fine. But then what would I do?
Stream.
Yeah, but that doesn't pay the bills.
Might.
Nah.
Aren't you monetized on YouTube now?
Yeah, but like only for memberships. I'm not getting ad revenue.
Well.
Oh yeah, grind it out.
Grind it out. Get it going.
I guess so. I guess
gotta do it. It's the only way. The only way to do it is to do it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. If you'd stream more, you would get paid, bitch. I've been told in the chat.
Apparently.
With all these lovely messages I get in the chat.
I know. They're so supportive.
I don't know how.
Everyone's so supportive.
I don't know how I can resist the sweet, dulcet tones of these lovely messages I get all the time.
Yeah. Everyone here is very supportive of you and...
But compared to DSP now, I've never asked for a sub or... Actually,
you sure haven't.
I have, but not for me. It would be multi-streaming, and I would just be like, whoever I'm streaming with would be like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be back, and I'd be like, all right, everybody that's in their chat, time to start dropping the subs for when they come back.
Let's get a hype train going. Just bank it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways.
Yes. 3 weeks of 9 to 5.
3 weeks?
3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks. I think.
Of 9 to 5?
Of us not talking about our 9 to 5 until now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. It's just like, can I open my own business? Not really.
You don't think so?
Well, what kind of business would I open?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
We'll have to have a brainstorming session.
I guess so. I sound a little hoarse from gooning to Genshin. I've never gooned to Genshin one time.
Genshin
I don't know.
gooning?
Do I sound hoarse? Maybe I'm getting sick.
Maybe.
That'd be sweet as fuck.
I know the business. Gooners Anonymous.
Gooners Anonymous, eh?
Help recovering gooners.
Recovering gooners.
From their gooning adventures.
Yeah. Sticky. Sticky business.
Or you market a goon juice, which is just like a recovery drink.
Oh, just like doing a private label on some G Fuel?
Yeah.
Goon fuel?
Goon juice?
Yeah.
For recovery after your goon sesh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
Nothing else to say.
Do I have anything to say about my 9 to 5?
I don't know, do you?
We finished our one of the last jobs we had. Now we just have one more left, and on my project anyway. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of integrated straight over to the other project now.
And then what happens?
I don't know. I'm just integrated to the other project now.
Are you doing anything?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they actually have you doing something.
Well, I'm just doing things because no one else knows how to do them.
Oh, okay. But you have actual work to do now?
I have actual work to do now.
Okay, yes. That's good.
It's okay. I mean,
slightly less boring?
It's way less boring. I'm not just sitting there playing Flash games the entire day. Mm-hmm. I'm actually, doing spreadsheets and stuff, looking at test results, making as-built prints.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Communicating with people, being like, hey, this is wrong, this is wrong.
And you're loving it?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I mean, the old man's still there.
Fuck that guy.
He keeps extending his time. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to be here for the end of the year. He's like, oh yeah, I'll just be here
But he's
until...
like quit and left and been rehired like 70 times since we started this podcast.
Only once, I think.
No, at least twice.
Twice?
At least twice.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because I think he quit in a huff.
Oh yeah, and just came right back.
And then came back.
Yeah.
But then I think he
left for months.
And came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at least 2 times.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. At least 2.
At least 2.
Yeah.
And now he just keeps extending the time that he's going to be staying. He's like,
does he do anything?
No.
So how do you get this kind of job?
All he does is get angry.
How do you get this job?
I don't know.
Is this you need apprentice or something?
Apprentice, the job where you just get angry at everybody for no reason?
No, but like I could do the same job and just not be angry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Same results.
Very much the same results.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he does.
Okay.
I'll be like in the office working away, doing my thing. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be like, oh, he's still here. He's just sitting there. And it'll be like 2:30. I'll be like working away. And I'll be like, oh, he's still here.
Like, was he looking at his phone?
No, he's on the computer doing something every time I walk past.
Oh, Farmville.
Might be Farmville. I mean, I was doing that for a while, so who knows?
Farmville?
No, not Farmville.
I was going to say, does that even exist anymore?
I don't know.
I remember who made Farmville? Zynga?
Zynga.
I remember when this guy, he did work in the game industry. He's from here, but he also he does something with like, I don't know. Anyways, with like special effects for movies and stuff like that. And I remember he did a Facebook post when Zynga went public and he said something like, oh, I'm going to invest all my money in Zynga. And it was like that stock just like immediately went down. So I was like, I hope you didn't invest all your money like a chowderhead, but he probably did.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who knows?
The only thing I miss about Facebook is Farmville. I remember I don't do Facebook anymore. The only reason I even have an account is because that's where my mom is, basically. Yep. So it's like I have to call my mom via Facebook Messenger. But I remember back in the day when I did use Facebook, my mom was on Farmville, and it'd always be sharing like,
have this horse, have
whatever.
This cow,
she'd be sharing messages about like,
have this energy.
I need so I did a post one time. I don't know why I do these things. I'm so rude to my mom, but it was like, I didn't like tag her, but it was obviously mocking her.
Yeah.
Where I said like, I just need like 3 more carcass chippers and like, I don't even know, like corpse grinders from my farm. Can you send them to me or whatever? It's like, God damn, why did I do that? But it was so annoying.
You're having a moment.
Just so annoying.
Yep.
Farmville.
Yes.
But, sorry, I didn't mean to
no.
hijack your, just good. Reminded me, my roommate's son, it was his, he graduated.
Oh, graduated?
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah.
Wow.
And, his like half sister did a post on Facebook. Oh, I'm so proud and blah, 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 blah. And like, I know her, right? And I'm just like, oh my God, this is some chat GPT bullshit she's done here, right? So, when I was unfortunately playing D&D last night, I was like, I saw the post your sister did about your graduation on Facebook. He's like, yeah. He's like, she said it took her 2 days to write that. And I'm like, it took ChatGPT 2 seconds to write that. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. It had the dead giveaway. You know what the dead giveaway is?
Emojis all over the place.
That's probably yes, but no, double dash.
Oh, double dash.
There's always 2 dashes or dashes in it to separate, sort of ideas or whatever. Yeah, not like as a bullet point, but like in the text, there'll be like dashes. So Chat GPT. Also, I know her, and I was like, "There's no way she wrote this." So, anyways,
yes, excellent.
Yeah, Facebook. Anyways.
Yes, Facebook. he's just getting mad for no reason all the time at everything.
Not at you though.
No.
Well,
because I tell people about it.
Yeah.
Like I go to the big boss and be like, yeah, he did this.
Just tell him to fuck off. Like, what's going to happen to you? Nothing.
Nothing, exactly.
Just be like, take that fucking tone out of your voice, buddy.
You can hear him, because I'm on the opposite side of the office. You just hear him start revving up. But the owners are in, or the CEO and the
then he's
manager
just like
was
a
in
little
town.
angel.
No.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
And we were like sitting there in the office having a chat, and he's just talking on his own.
Yeah.
Getting angrier and angrier, just working himself up, just being like...
At the CEO?
Yeah.
And what did the CEO do?
Nothing. He was just like getting angry, like they were just having a conversation about overtime.
Yeah.
And he just starts working himself up and working himself up. You can see him getting more angry, and no one else is talking. It's just him.
He's just ramping himself up.
He's ramping himself up, and then you could see him start to calm himself down. It's like, oh my God.
Feedback reverb glitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, dude. So the CEO is like, oh, Mikey's not crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I mean, they might not have seen it, but I could see it. I was like, oh my God, here
sure,
it goes. He's going to explode.
I'm sure.
No one else has said a word in the friggin' room.
Yeah. I'm sure they saw.
I'm sure too.
Crazy.
He just has rage outs. Like,
maybe he'll have a heart attack. You should really ramp him up.
I mean, we try.
Get him worked up till he just, my angina, just dies.
That went right in front of his son.
Oh, his son works there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
His son's the other manager in that office.
His son just like the same?
No, it's absolutely fine. What a lovely human being.
So why is he tell your dad to fuck off?
So some people tell him to tell their dad to fuck off.
Oh, okay. Nice. Good Lord, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. He's like in the office just doing nothing. And then I'm like, and then he just gets out of the office and walks outside, doesn't get in his truck. And just goes around. I'm like, where is he going? What is he doing? There's nobody working back there.
Why do they pay this guy? I don't understand.
I don't know either.
Okay.
I don't know either. He's just there to cause issues in the office.
Anyways, well, I mean, not to be rude about it, but the company doesn't seem to be particularly well run.
No.
Yeah. No. Doesn't seem long for this world either.
No.
Unfortunately.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. But here's been fun.
This place?
At the GameHub.ca.
Yeah.
Yes.
The GameHub store.
It's just
Twitch?
it's been nonstop. Just craziness.
Yeah.
You know, working. I'm working like 16 hours a day. Get 6 hours sleep.
Ugh. Well, I kind of am doing that too, but that's not because of working. It's just because of like poor sleep ability right now. I guess I don't know.
The only time I get any sleep is if there's a stat. And I don't have to work.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yeah.
It's
like we have events that day. You're going to be here, right?
Because when there's a stat, that means my full-timer is taking that stat.
Yeah.
Unless he takes a day in lieu. And if he takes the day in lieu, then I'm like, oh, right, I get sleep.
Yeah.
Just sleep until noon now.
Nice.
We did I don't think we had the Star Wars Unlimited Chaos sealed event yet. It was coming up the last time we spoke, and that happened.
Yesterday?
No.
Oh, what was yesterday?
Yesterday was the Star Wars Unlimited Store Showdown.
Oh.
Which is the big one. You get a bunch of prize cards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have as many people from out of town as I thought we were going to have.
Mm-hmm.
We only had one.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely individual, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Won the whole thing.
Ooh, what a guy.
Yeah. But it was so I streamed it so you can watch it if you wanted to. And it was a lot of fun streaming it.
I didn't watch it. I saw it.
The Star Wars Unlimited game is it's really fun. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to play.
It's too bad the art sucks.
The art is awful on a lot of
Yeah.
But it was great because our boy Danon, who is not, he's just got into the game.
Yeah.
He doesn't play card games at all.
Uh-huh.
He came in here earlier this year, just a shy kid, and just wanted me to put him into a gaming group because there's no way he could approach them.
Is this the autistic guy?
I don't think he's autistic.
Okay, no, the one that I'm thinking of is definitely autistic.
And
he's talking to you about magic or something, like literal, actual magic.
Literal, actual magic?
Or something like that, necromancy or something. He was talking about how his dad, anyways.
I don't know.
He's like a very big, very awkward guy, and he was just like, I just was like, wow, yeah, he's definitely autistic.
Definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Dana comes in like 1 week during board game day. He's like, yeah, I'm super shy. I don't want to approach people. I'm like, these guys, you play with these guys, just fast friends with all of them. He's a super cool guy.
Yeah.
And then, next week he's like, I need a group. And I'm like, that group right there. And he just goes in and
hi boys.
and good, gets along with everybody. Super good. And then, our German exchange student, Ben, was in here, and he was like just getting into Star Wars Unlimited as well.
Oh yeah.
And so he sat down, taught Dana how to play, and all of a sudden it's like just exploded from there. Right?
Oh,
Dana's just like
they're pals.
They're super good pals. They play Star Wars here. Like, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
So they play like this world conquering Empire versus Rebellion, like what's the episode 4? So it's
A New Hope?
Yeah, it takes place during episode 4, 5,
This is a separate game?
And it's a separate game. It's like this huge galactic conquest game where like anything can happen. You're like, dudes can switch sides and stuff like that. You build the Death Star.
So it's not out of the cards.
You hide the base.
It's not the cards.
It's not the cards. Yeah, it's a separate game. And they play that
Just
all
really
the time
like Star
together.
Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so Danon has become super enamored with Star Wars Unlimited and just goes to all the events, always plays dead last.
Oh, yeah.
But
He's learning,
and this event, he came second.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
Yeah. He was at head table for the last game.
Nice.
Playing against Richard.
Yeah.
He got steamrolled, mind you,
yeah.
that game, because Richard's deck is unreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I was super proud of him.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
While we're talking about the game, can I interject with a little story?
Yeah.
You know those magic cards that I got here?
Yeah.
All garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all gone.
Oh.
Yeah, they're in the trash.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I woke up one morning and I went out to I had to move the streaming room.
Yeah.
So it's by the couch now, up against the wall where the TV was, whatever. And the lights are out and I'm just like, whatever. And I was trying to get my computer on and I shake the mouse, whatever. And I sort of start to walk away. I'm like, it sounds like something's dripping. So I'm like, it's like I just woke up trying to see what's going on, adjusting. And then I'm like, oh, something is dripping. So I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there water dripping here? It's like in the middle of my house. There's no pipes here.
Yeah.
So I go upstairs and I'm like, something's leaking somewhere up here. There's a fish tank upstairs. So I thought maybe that was leaking.
Yeah.
No. I'm like, yeah, it's leaking like on my computer desk. So my roommate comes down and I'm like, look, what's happening here? There's water leaking down. And then we look up and it's like coming out of the ductwork. So I'm like, it's coming out of the duct. What the fuck? He's, oh, yeah. When I turned on the sprinkler, it was spraying in the window. It must have got in the duct. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. So then I'm like cleaning up and like literally the night before, Curtis was in the stream. I'm like, hey, look at all my magic cards that I bought at the Game Hub. So I was showing them all and I just put them on the desk and it just leaked on all of them. So thankfully my revised deck box with all my older cards was off to the side. It got a little wet.
Oh no.
So there was a few of those that got wrecked. But yeah, all those cards that I bought, garbage.
Lame.
They're all wet, just soaked through. So I just fucking was like, toss them in the trash.
Super lame.
So my Pokemon cards weren't in the pile.
That's good. No
but
sense showing 9 Arson's Pokemon cards.
I had like 10. How many packs did I buy? Like 10 fucking packs?
Yeah, it was quite a few.
Yeah, all gone.
That's lame.
Yeah.
It's already here.
There was nothing good in them. I didn't get anything good, but it was just like, I spent like, that was like $50-$60.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, I don't have any modern, wait, it's not modern. What is it called? What are the new cards called? They're not modern.
Standard.
I don't have any standard cards.
No, nothing standard playable.
No, nothing.
That sucks.
No, nothing. But I'm going to put in my pre-order today if I can.
Ooh.
Do you have anything left?
We're not doing pre-orders.
Well, for me,
For you, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What do you need?
FF10.
FF10?
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to go.
Yeah, and so maybe a collector one, too. Just feeling frisky.
A collector booster?
Yeah, one pack.
One pack, yeah.
Like $60.
That'll be easy.
$60.
$65.99.
Yeah, I'll consider that one. But yeah, FF10. Mark it with a B for me.
Yep. Everyone's name is marked FF10.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody wants any other deck but FF10.
Yeah, that's the one I want to. I just need the laughing card, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be way cheaper to just buy the laughing card on your own.
I mean, I'm going to play a game with Squirtus, I think. So,
yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think.
That is the most expensive deck.
Why?
As well.
Why?
Because it's the one that's in the most demand.
Wait, there's like demand-based pricing?
It's market price.
Market price?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means it fluctuates.
No.
Because if we charge the same for every deck,
yeah.
we get stuck with one or two decks that nobody wants.
They'll sell eventually.
Nope.
What do you mean?
They don't. Nobody wants them. We get stuck with them.
Down the road.
Down the road, maybe.
Yeah. Down the road.
But
yeah, down the road.
It took us forever. No, we still have them. Never mind. We haven't sold them yet. Like the Aether Drift commander that nobody wants. We still have
that set sucks balls. I even know that. Nobody wants that set.
Nobody wants that set.
Okay.
Yeah, Final Fantasy pre-release is this weekend.
Yeah.
We were all set to do our midnight pre-release because that's what you do. Is you have a midnight pre-release because that's the first time anyone can play Magic the Gathering with these cards.
Yep.
First time anyone can purchase them legally.
Mm-hmm.
And then we found out that WotC has decided that you're not allowed to do a midnight pre-release.
Oh.
The first time you can run an event for a pre-release is at noon on the Friday.
So, like, is this a new thing?
It's got to be at least a couple years.
Oh.
Because going back through history, it's like people are still doing it like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be at least a couple years old. Or at most a couple years old.
So when you signed up to distribute, there was no thing you had to read through?
No.
Oh, wow.
No.
They just assumed you'd know?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, we had to hot swap cancel. We reserved everyone's names and we put it in a poll and be like, hey, when do you want to do this one? Do you want to do it at noon on Friday or do you want to do it at midnight on Saturday? And the majority was midnight on Saturday. So we're still going to do a midnight pre-release, but it'll be on Saturday at midnight.
But if I came in on Friday at noon, I could buy something?
Yes. Okay. If you come in at Friday at midnight, you can buy something.
But you can't have a
We can't have an event. No events.
You can still sell it at
midnight. We're going to be open. We're still going to be open at midnight on Friday.
Okay.
To sell product.
But you can't have a tournament.
Can't have an event.
That makes sense, though. You'd be fucking brain dead.
Yeah, that's why it's so fun.
Oh. Well, you could still have an event.
Because the hype level is up here for like at midnight. Everyone's like, oh my God, it's so good. And then like 5 a.m., everyone's hype level is like way down here. And they're like,
But you could have like a different tournament or something?
Nope. Can't do anything.
Really?
Any tournament.
Can people play?
People can play, yeah.
But you can't have a prize?
We can't have a prize. We can't have any signing into the WotC app. Nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, they decided that it was not fair to other stores who couldn't hold midnight pre-releases.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
I suppose.
But also, for people that aren't, I don't want to say my first thought in my head, losers that can come and play Magic the Gathering at midnight on Thursday or whatever the fuck it is.
There were so many people that booked Friday off. They just booked Friday off to do it.
Yeah.
Because it's the most hype.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel bad because everyone's booked Friday off.
They can still buy their shit and
they can still buy their shit for sure.
Or whatever, you know?
Yeah. We're going to start running drafts at noon. Because
Oh,
the first pre-release event will be at 6:30 on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna be crazy.
So people voted to still have it at midnight?
People still voted to have it at midnight. It was close.
Oh,
it was 17 to 14.
No, thank you. I'll be in bed.
So I'm like, hey, you're going to cancel. Let me know now so I can open the spots up.
Oh, yeah. Just get people to sign up for backup for people that don't show up.
Yeah. I had two people drop out, and then one person's already filled one of the spots.
Nice.
The hype level's still there, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we get more kits so we can do like a Saturday day one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're only allotted 100 kits.
Mm-hmm.
No, 100 kits.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we were allotted.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
No.
We're running 32 people an event.
Oh, yeah.
And so we can only have 3 events plus, a couple extras.
Which
sucks. We know we could run events all weekend and max the place out easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So this is the most, since the store's open, this is the most anticipated set.
It's the most anticipated set of all time. It's the best-selling set of all time, and no one sold any.
Even more than Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Is there an equivalent of Lord of the Rings, One Ring in this set?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Is there serialized cards?
There are serialized cards, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you look at did you do any of the spoilers and look at the art?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, that's how I found out about the laughing meme card. And then I didn't have to look anymore. I was like, that's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. Though FF13 was also, I don't know. Maybe I need to look and see if there's like a card for Vanille and
yes,
Fang.
I believe there is.
Maybe I need to switch it up and get FF13.
They didn't put a lot of. They definitely focused on some games more than others, for sure.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Well, they had to do online, obviously.
Of course.
And then they had to do 16. Is that a set?
I believe so.
And 7, obviously.
7, yes, for sure.
And
6
then,
for sure.
Yeah. And then I think 10.
Yep, 10.
But then
11.
What are the commander sets? Not 11.
Commander sets are... Oh,
10.
no, I meant...
9. Vivi?
No, the commander sets are...
Yeah. Well, online, 10.
Y'shtola, Terra,
yeah.
Cloud, and Titus.
Yes. So online, 6, 7, 10.
Yeah.
So there's no 13 set.
There's no 13 set, no.
Well, there you go.
Easy to build one, though.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Maybe. I don't know what their focus is like on 13.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do 16. Maybe that no one gives a flying fuck about that game, so that might be why.
Could be.
7, they're deep in the remake territory, obviously. Online, Juggernaut.
Yep.
6, that's like baby's first Final Fantasy.
Isn't that Mystic Quest?
Well, that's literally baby's first Final Fantasy, but
yeah.
Most people's first Final Fantasy was 3, I think. Well, maybe now it's 7. OG PS1 7.
Yep.
And then they would never do 9 or 8. I mean, there's probably cards from both of those, but not as a commander.
Yeah, not as a commander.
Yeah.
There are some, it would have been nice to see some bad guy commanders.
Precons, yeah.
Like Kefka.
Yeah, or Palmer.
Yeah.
I love Palmer in Final Fantasy VII.
The Sephiroth deck.
Yeah. That's just the Cloud deck.
Yeah.
Swap they're out like the one commander. And the same. Yeah.
Swap out the one-dimensional commander.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy,
Yeah, it's going to be a madhouse. I've taken Thursday, Friday off.
Oh, really?
And I'll be here all weekend.
Nice.
Including Friday midnight, Saturday midnight.
So many gurus pounding through your veins.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you still on that green shit?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Still on the green shit, eh?
I ran out for like 3 days. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, God.
And then I was like, I could feel it in my bowels. I was like, oh, well, this isn't right.
Yeah.
And then I got the green stuff again. And
so what was the problem when I tried it? You used warm water? Is that what the problem was? I remember.
No, that's just like, how it tastes.
I just remember, well, it was bad, but I think it also just was like room temperature water or something like that.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. You've been on that shit for a while.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's keeping me going. It's my greens.
Yeah.
When you don't get a lot of time to eat a lot of food, you working 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's pretty essential in the morning.
See, that's why you should have got tomato on your burger.
I have been getting tomato in my burrito bowls.
Oh,
from
very
Quesada.
Good. What green shit?
I've just been loading it up as much as possible.
Quesada.
The green shit.
Yeah, what is it called?
YouTuber specialized AG1.
Oh, AG1. Yeah, it's like a supplement.
Yeah, it's like a probiotic supplement with all kinds of goodness in it.
It was atrocious. Oh.
You definitely either you like it or you get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I was choking it down every day, I'd get used to it, but fuck, it was nasty.
Yeah. And you drink it right away.
Yeah.
Like in the commercials, they're like, oh yeah, they're out running with it. I'm like, no, You drink that shit right away, because once it starts to go brown, it's disgusting.
Yeah. I think if it was cold, like ice cold, maybe I don't like a warm beverage.
Yeah.
I didn't like even hot chocolate. I'm just like, it's always ice cold.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't do it.
So I'm AG1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Metamucil in the evening.
Oh, you're on the Metamucil. Nice.
I have to. I don't have enough fiber. And then once the diverticulitis flares up, it's like, no, can't. Just Metamucil all day.
Oh my God. There was some girl I saw on TikTok and she was drinking like every day 3 cups of like flax seeds and water.
Yeah.
God. And all the comments were like, you're going to get diverticulitis. It's like, oh God, that'd be bad. Especially if like they got caught up in there and like sprouted or something.
Ooh.
Speaking of quesada, there's one opening up over on.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, okay.
In the worst little strip mall ever.
Is that right across from?
Yeah.
Our Lady of Perpetual Help?
No, it's right across from the Canco.
Oh.
In that place where there's currently nothing.
Oh, where the 7-Eleven used to be?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, that's cool.
It is cool.
If only I worked over there anymore. I'd eat there for sure.
Yes. I love quesada. They have a nice, you can get it fairly healthy, I guess. With your beans and your
extra sour
brown
cream.
rice.
Yeah.
I get extra queso.
Yeah. Yes. So sorry.
Yeah.
Diversions.
We divert around here.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Yep.
Did you see my Star Wars Chaos boxes that I made?
I saw them last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good. They're good. I like them.
I thought did you give them out?
Yep. That one is there. There's a guy who had a kid recently and hasn't been able to come to any events. Oh. And he loves coming here to play SWU. So I was like, I'm holding this one for you.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah, the new set's coming out July 25th, I believe, is the pre-release.
Any good art in this one?
July 4th.
Yeah.
No
good art. Okay.
No. It is called Legends of the Force. And there is they're introducing a Force mechanic. So you can have the Force token and then use the Force token to do fancy things. Like Force choke out a bitch.
Oh my God. Insane.
There's a lot of Force choking going on in this
I bet.
the showdown.
Crazy.
Yeah, and apparently I was missing one of the top 4 cards.
What does that mean?
So you got there's the top 8, and the top 8 get a card. And
okay.
It's the same card. It just says top 8. It's like Devastator, which is just like a Star Destroyer. And then the top 4 cards have same card, just has top 4 on. And then finalist, there's 2 of them, and has finalist on it, and the grand champion. But I only got 4 or 3 of the top 4 cards.
Oh.
And I got 12 of the top 8 cards.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. I'm like, what do I do with these 12 top 8s?
Just give them out to people?
Yes, I will.
There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah. We're doing a trivia night on the 14th.
Oh, really? What kind of trivia?
Disney trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Bring the kids. 12 and under are free.
I see.
And then it's $5 a head after that.
I see.
So it's going to be fairly easy questions. We're going to have gummy cups for kids. We're going to have some Lorcana singles for kids.
Oh, baby.
We decided to not support the Lorcana community because they never come in.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have just a ton of promos.
Oh, yeah.
Just shiny Lorcana cards.
Every kid gets one?
Every kid gets one.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the play.
Yeah, may as well get rid of them.
Might as well.
So, what you got? Magic, you got Star Wars, One Piece.
One Piece, yep.
For community.
Yeah. Yesterday, actually, we did the One Piece Fist of Divine Speed. That's OP11. We did the pre-release for that. And some people pulled some pretty good cards.
Nice.
Some people pulled some Monkey D. Luffy's.
Oh, I've heard of them. And then what about Blood and...
Yep, we are now supporting the Flesh and Blood community.
Flesh and Blood, that's the one.
They are currently here doing a draft.
Oh, wow.
Same with the Magic community. They've decided to do their stuff on Monday, which is, that's fine. Because then it doesn't interfere with the Desert City stuff. Mm-hmm. Which is, their drafts at Desert City are tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And they were coming here to draft.
Nice.
So we're working on another distributor to get more Flesh and Blood product in so that we can have stuff for them to draft when it comes time.
And that's it? No Yu-Gi-Oh?
No Yu-Gi-Oh. Nope.
No.
If I can't read the cards, we're not playing it.
What about, are you going to carry the Genshin Impact cards?
There's Genshin Impact cards?
Yep. For Genius Invocation in the game. Yeah.
I haven't heard of it.
Oh, okay.
We are going to start carrying the Gundam Wing card game,
Oh.
the League of Legends card game.
Ooh.
And the League of Legends card game is made by the same people who make the One Piece card game.
Ah. Yeah, there's a TCG in Genshin Impact.
Oh.
Yeah, Genius Invocation.
Did they make a physical version of it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal with it is for the physical one, if it's just the cards from the game in physical form, but people were talking about opening packs of it.
Huh, interesting.
So, anyways, I don't know.
Might be able to get you a case.
I'm good.
Special order in it for you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks for asking, though.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I could just get it off Temu, I'm sure.
Probably. Oh, my God. So we had a guy come in.
Yeah.
And he's just looking at cards and buying cards. And he was like saying like, so first things first, our entire slot wall fell off the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
So like the card wall just started falling off. Too much weight. Just pulled the screw heads right out of the slat wall because it's just press board, right?
Yeah.
And so all that came crashing down. And I'm like, okay, well, now we got to fix this, reinforce it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, last 2 Thursdays ago now, that's what it was. Just reinforce it, put everything back up, being like, okay, we need to distribute the weight a little bit more evenly here, get everything good.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the Saturday, the other slat wall started coming off that has all the RGB boxes.
Oh, my God.
So I'm like, all right, let's pull it all down, get everything okay.
Crazy it just took this long.
Yeah. And then on the Sunday, I had everything just like all the boxes and stuff stacked up on the table or the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And the Aether Drift collector boxes were right there. And this guy comes in and he's like, oh, hey, yeah, I bought one of these.
I want to return it?
No, off of Walmart.
Yeah.
The third-party seller.
Oh, yeah.
And it was totally fake.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like,
third-party seller, of course.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah. Do you have it? Can you bring it in? Can you show us?
Yeah.
He brings it in. And like, it's the most fake thing I've ever seen. Like, he's got the box and the wrapper and everything. And like, you put the two boxes together and she's like, wow, this is just like a photocopy of this box. And they printed it out onto the box. Yeah. Then like the wrapping has like magic on it, but it's like only on one side for the photo.
Oh yeah.
And then he takes the cards out and they're just like, high gloss cardboard.
Oh yeah.
Like super thin, super high gloss. Like meant to be foil, and like you look at it, it's like this was probably foil when they photocopied it.
Oh yeah,
or when they pulled the thing off the website. So what did Buddy think?
Like, I got a sweet deal.
I think he knew he was going to get ripped off.
Oh yeah,
but he wanted to try it out because it was only like $100 for like the collector booster box, and he's like, "Oh, it's shipping from China.
Only $100, like for a jape and a goof." Okay, buddy.
And then, he just returned it to Walmart. He's like, "This is fake.
Oh yeah,
this is not what I bought." So he'll get his money.
Man, third-party vendors on those sites, I have to deal with that at work. And dude, it's so fucking frustrating.
You have third-party vendors?
No, but like when we get salvage, they'll look it up and be like, it was $200 on Amazon. I'd be like, that's not sold by Amazon. It's sold by a third-party vendor. They're just trying to get their luck because Amazon's not selling it.
Yep,
you can't just go by that price. Like, I remember there was a scraper and it was like $30 fucking. It was just like a little scraper for mud. I'm like, that's like $2. And they're like, no, it's on Amazon for $60. And I'm like, but it's a third-party vendor. They're like, no, it's Amazon. I'm like, yeah, but people can just sell on Amazon. Like, look, it says fulfilled by so-and-so. That's not Amazon. No, it's worth $60. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. So thankfully, I had like an argument with these people in the office for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Thankfully, the owner walked in and saw it and was like, why is this $30? That's like $2. And they're like, on Amazon. And they're like, no. He's like, no, that's not how it works.
All you gotta do is show them spam.
Yeah.
Just like look up spam on Amazon because they're $12 a can.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, this is, it's not $12 a can.
Yeah. Anyways, so frustrating.
Yeah. Pretty funny. Pretty funny when you brought those cards in.
Yeah, I bet.
It was good. It was good.
Have people tried to sell you singles that are counterfeit?
Not so far.
And not intentionally?
Not intentionally. Mm-hmm. There has been one card that was returned to us that they said was sold by us to them as a counterfeit.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good counterfeit. But as soon as when it was in the sleeve, it was definitely a good counterfeit. Take it out of the sleeve, you definitely notice right away.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few cards. I'll show you some after.
Okay.
Some of the fakes that we have.
All right.
Because we have, We have a little wall of just fake cards and goofs and stuff.
Okay.
I'll show you later. There's reasonably priced Pokemon in the store right now.
Really?
Yes.
151.
No.
No.
No, it's the
Surging Sparks?
No, it's the new one.
Oh, really?
SV10 is
I can't remember.
Destined Rivals.
Oh, yeah.
Focus on Team Rocket.
Love Team Rocket.
They have their own energy.
They're blasting off, I heard.
They have their own energy.
Really?
Yeah, Team Rocket, Team Energy. And apparently it's the deck to play. It's the Team Rocket deck.
Of course. Every new set is like, that's the one to play.
They have the Team Rocket version of coughing, the Team Rocket version of Meowth.
Yeah, of course. Gotta have Meowth.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesse and James and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
all right. I might look at that.
I had a long Magic head come in. Long-time Magic head come in. He's like, I'm getting into Pokemon.
Oh yeah. Giving up the Magic?
No, he won't give it the Magic. He's just getting into Pokemon.
That seems
for whatever reason.
Spend twice the amount of money.
He's like, it was like after Friday Night Magic. It's like 10 o'clock. He comes in. He's like, I had to come in, man. I had to go to 2 shitty game stores, and I got to wash it off. I got to come here.
Oh God, jeez Louise. And then what? Everybody clapped.
There's some clapping, yeah. And then we ended up going to Carlos O'Brien's after.
Oh, nice.
And having some water.
Oh, no,
I had one Pacho. I was so full.
Oh, yeah.
So Curtis was in the store for Friday Night Magic.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Curtis.
Yeah.
And then Manveer walks in the store. You don't know Manveer?
I've seen Manveer in your chat.
Yeah. Manveer comes walking. He's like, I'm here to play Magic. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, all right, I got to go home. I'm like, home? Yeah. I got to drive back to West Kelowna now. I'm like, you came up for the day to come here and play Magic.
What a Chad.
It was so good.
Nice.
And then the other guy walks in after. I like him. He's a good man.
Nice.
It's always fun when he's here. And he comes in after. I'm like, it's just the best day. This is just the best day right now.
Nice.
We had 16 people for Friday Night Magic.
Nice.
I had to be forced to play.
Oh, that's
I know, it
sad.
sucks.
How sad.
I had to play Magic 2 days in a row.
Oh.
I had to play Modern too.
Oh,
I know, it sucked. I'd never played Modern before, and I'd just like the store deck. I've never played it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay,
I'll
shuffle
this,
up and play.
This.
Yeah, we'll play games here.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I'm doing. But it was fun because I got to play against a bunch of the Modern guys who I'd never played games with before. Just watch them play games.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Nice.
It was a fun time.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and I think that's about it from here.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a Guru order for here and brought in, 8 cases.
I see, yeah. So are you getting shipped straight from Guru?
Shipped straight from Guru.
Vendor? As a vendor?
No.
No, they still won't hook you up?
Well, I gotta talk to them about that. See, like, hey,
I'm a business.
I'm a business. Give me the business.
Yeah, can we do that, please, sir? Or madame?
And then, of course, we're selling Not Too Sweet.
I don't know what that is.
It's a soda that's crafted in Vancouver, and it's not too sweet.
No?
No. And it's still 100 calories using actual sugar, cane sugar and stuff like that.
Oh, this doesn't have sugar in it.
No. Yeah. I think that's about it.
This is 0 calories.
0
10 calories.
10 calories.
Damn it.
This is 50 calories.
Oh, wow. Slam a Guru. No, I'm not going to do that.
No.
Guru is fine when there's no monster around. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Business is going well.
Business is going well.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make flippin' great watches next month.
Flippin' great watches?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's flippin' great watches. Watches of cash.
Watches?
Yeah, watches.
I've never heard that before.
No? Flippin' great watches?
I've heard wads.
Watches.
I've heard of Johnny Wad. Have you heard of Johnny Wad?
I have not heard of Johnny Wad.
I think that was the fake name Mark Wahlberg had in Boogie Nights. His porno name was Johnny Wad. I'm pretty sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Oh, it's a classic. You should see it again.
Probably. It is a classic. It's good.
Prime time Heather Graham in that one.
Yep.
Roller Girl.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Have you watched all of Andor yet.
No.
Me neither. I've been able to watch a single episode. I've been here like every Sunday, Monday working for the last like 2 weeks or been too exhausted to do anything.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is I had to move the streaming room.
Yes.
So that kind of put a damper on it, and like, oh man, there's like, I don't have really any room. Mm-hmm. So I got all this shit on the couch and everything, and
you have to buy my neighbor's house.
I don't know what I'm going to do with all that shit. Yeah, but how am I going to quit my job if I buy another house?
Correct.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
You're going to have to buy the house, but then rent out a room or two.
Right. That's right.
That's the only way.
Yeah. So anyways.
They charge standard house price for the room.
$1,000.
$1,000 for the room.
Yeah. What was I going to say? No, I didn't. I don't even really think I watched anything like besides YouTube videos, really.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And it's even like what I watched was standard DSP
detractoration. Yeah.
And then some actually I've watched a few videos from this this YouTuber named Early Bird.
Early Bird.
She does sort of game deep dives kind of. Where she'll be like, I play like a Japanese horror PS1 game and then talk about the development and the story and themes and everything like that.
Yep.
They're pretty good. That's similar to like Grimbeard, who I've talked about before. Yep. Except her videos are like 40 minutes, where Grimbeard's videos now are like 3 hours long. So those are pretty interesting. And then, other than that, just some like true crime stuff on YouTube,
Yes.
Just learn about the Chesapeake Ripper and stuff like that, Just getting some ideas.
Chesapeake Ripper?
Yeah. Just getting some ideas, brainstorming. And that's pretty much it for like watching, really. I'll go to Netflix and be like, let me see, I'll play something or watch something while I'm like playing whatever. And then it'll be like, meh. Like, I don't know why I still have a Netflix subscription, man. I never fucking watch that damn anything on there.
Captain America came out. So I watched, I got through half of that before Danae came home.
With the Red Hulk?
With the Red Hulk. And I didn't get to Red Hulk yet. I mean, so far, it's okay.
More Marvel?
It's more Marvel. It's not super, like, exciting so far.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a cameo that I really liked. Bucky.
Oh.
Bucky just shows up.
Says hi and goodbye?
Says hi and goodbye, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, I got about halfway through it, and then Danae came home, so I was like, I can't watch this while you're here.
Why?
Oh, because I have to watch it loud. Big movie sound.
Oh,
it's a big movie. I got to watch it in big movie sound.
I see.
But I can't watch it during the day because it's big movie. I have to watch it at night. So it's dark. Big movie sound.
I see.
And then it's like, that's good.
I see. And you haven't seen Thunderbolts yet?
Haven't seen Thunderbolts yet because I'm still in theater.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have time to go to theater.
Yeah. That one I'm more interested in.
Yeah.
The clips I've seen of that one, I'm kind of like interested a bit in it, whereas I don't give a fuck about Captain America. I don't give a fuck about Captain America. Never seen one, never will.
Other than that, didn't really watch anything other than YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I started watching, before I came and picked you up, started watching Nile Red.
Oh, yeah.
Do the
he was making some Super Red Bull.
Some Super Red Bull. And I'm like, this video is 40 minutes long, which means he screwed up and had to start again at some point.
Oh, yeah.
So I got about halfway through and he's like, I don't know if this is how we're supposed to do.
Did I tell you that, I've told you, I listened to a Tiger Belly podcast.
Yeah.
Back in their early days on the Patreon, they'd always read off their patrons' names at the end of the episode. And Nile Red was a name that was always in the thing.
Nice.
It's like, is that the Nile Red from YouTube?
It probably
what it was?
is.
And then it was like, in the background of one of his videos, there was a drawing of like Bobby Lee on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
So like, it was him probably.
Probably.
So pretty funny.
Yes.
Actually, there's a really good episode. Well, I don't know if really good is the word of it, but Tiger Belly recently, Bobby Lee's like favorite game of all time.
Stardew Valley.
Yep.
And
Eric Barone creator of Stardew Valley, was on the podcast. It was a pretty interesting episode because he was like quizzing him about like, he was asking him, like Bobby was asking him questions about the game and like stuff that probably he's never been asked by like anyone in the gaming industry, because it's like Bobby just plays games. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Bobby's a super fan.
So he would ask him about like, you know, what about this with Haley or whatever, you know, and then he would show him his build and he'd be like, oh, why do you have two swords like that? And Bobby would be like, well, this one has this for this thing and this one has this. And he's like, so you got two of the best gay swords in the game with two different effects, so you can just switch them for different like things? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I've never seen anyone do that before. So it was pretty interesting. And like Bobby's like totally going fangirl mode on this. So,
nice.
Yeah, I would recommend that episode if you've never listened to Tiger Belly.
Never listened to Tiger Belly. Just watch clips when they come up.
Yeah. That's how I started listening to it. It actually worked.
I can't watch or can't listen to podcasts like that when I'm working or anything. It's too distracting for me.
Oh, yeah.
There are only certain people I can listen to and not be distracted. And so far, it's just dangerously funny and some other people, because that's what I use to turn my brain off. I have to listen to them talk, so my brain shuts the fuck up.
I guess it'd be different if I was like doing something that involved thinking, really, but I'm like, just like, okay,
going through the motions.
These Oreos, let me pick those. This jacket, let me put those.
Yep.
So,
those are some. I bought some Oreos.
Cakesters?
No. No, the like 80 pack individually wrapped Oreos from the shop.
Yeah.
And those are the freshest Oreos I've ever had. Even though they're expired by months, they're the freshest Oreos I've ever had.
Yeah. They're near dated, we like to say.
Yes.
They're not expired.
Nope.
Best before date, but they're also
fresh.
Near dated.
They're near dated.
Yeah.
Maybe perhaps a little bit too near dated.
Yeah.
But they're like the freshest Oreos I've ever had. I'm like, what the hell? Maybe it's because they're American?
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
and
lots more preservatives.
Lots more preservative in them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, what
I don't know how we get some of this stuff. I don't know how we get this stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, this one was a while ago, and we got this weird, like, flour or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But all the packaging was, like, in Chinese. Ooh. But it was like, it was like a brand name flour. I don't know what the brand name flour would be. That
like Robin Hood.
It was like Robin Hood, but it was all in Chinese, right? So it's got sent out to all the stores. And one of the stores was like, well, I don't know, what's the deal with this flour? So they like called Robin Hood and was like, we got this flour we're selling here, and it's all in Chinese. And they're like, what? What do you mean? So yeah, it's got all this Chinese writing on it, and we don't know what it says or like anything.
Yeah.
And so, like, literally the next day, like, okay, pull it off the shelf. We're not selling this flour because someone called Robin Hood. It was like for export only. It like, it met like requirements for edibility in China, but not
here. Whoa. You can't eat that here.
Yeah. So we had to like destroy it basically.
That's hilarious. How do you destroy flour?
You put it in the dumpster with a cut open bag. That's about it, really.
I guess so, eh?
How do you destroy anything? Those dumpster diving videos, what do? They pull out a shoe and the tongue is cut out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Just destroy it. Make it unusable.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
still
much.
Usable flour. It's got a hole in it. It's still usable.
Is it? What if the hole is the shape of a mouse?
Yeah, it's not usable anymore.
Yeah.
It's full of poop.
Yeah, exactly.
It's full of mouse poop.
Exactly. So, anyways, yeah.
Video games.
Oh, yeah.
You played them. I played them.
Oh, did you?
Did I ever?
Prove it.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Riftbound. Is that the game?
Riftbreaker?
Riftbreaker? Is that what it is?
Is this the one you played for what is it? No, wait.
No. It's the mobile one.
Oh.
Riftcraft.
Oh,
Riftcraft. The Luck Be a Landlord.
Oh, right.
One where, you scroll, do some stuff like that. So, and then it was like, here, you should play Royal Cape.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to see if this is actually like the game or if the advertisements are just way off base.
Yeah.
And they're not fake.
Oh, no.
I haven't come to the one where he's pushing up the rocks and is like, oh my God, the rocks are coming down. You got to match the 3 to get the rocks to fall down.
I don't know if I've seen an ad for this one. It's not ringing the bell for me.
But it's a match 3 with a lot of variation to the match 3, a lot of variation to the puzzles, because it's not all just like a standard match 3. There's like all sorts of things. You got to match next to things, all kinds of combos and stuff like that. So I got advertised that, and I played that for maybe a couple of days, and I was like, whatever. I don't need this game.
You're done with it.
And then it started advertising me a game called Shadowland?
Shadow Raid Legends?
Which is kind of a match 3, but not really.
Okay.
You have your stage, which is like a match 3 stage, and your character's in the middle, and they have a sword, and you just kind of like draw, you have to like, that gives you a certain scenario. So it's like destroy 30 of these enemies, and they're like different colored enemy, like little blobs of enemies. And so you just draw a line through all the enemies, and the animation is super on time, and the sound effects are super good. And it's very satisfying to get super big combos. But you can only go through one color of enemy at a time, unless you get like unless you match 10 of them, and then it gives you a prism, which allows you to switch different colors as you're going. And everything is so satisfying about the game. I'm like, oh man, this is pretty good, actually. But then it started advertising me this game called Hero.
Hero?
Yeah.
Like rolling a dice?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, we'll install that, see what it's like.
Yeah.
And it's a Monopoly board, but the Monopoly board's a tower. Every time you go around once, you go up a floor, and everything gets harder. So it's a roguelike Monopoly. You can get through like 10 to 15 floors before you fight the boss.
Okay.
And so you go, it's just like Monopoly. Corners do special effects. There are enemies all around the board. Every time you clear a board of an enemy, you build a house there. And the more houses you build, the more money you get when you land on that square. But every time you go around and go, you get 30% of your hit points back. Every third floor is a shop, and you buy potions to get healed up. Every time you fight an enemy, it's just like an auto battler. So you don't do anything but use your healing potions. And then you get equipment. So you get there's weapon, armor, shield, and helmet. And each one has different effects to what it does. Defense is helmet, which is weird. Helmet is defense. Armor is accuracy.
Of course.
Yeah. Shield is health, and weapon is damage.
Yeah.
And you get, your varying rarities of weapons, depending on how many times you've been around the board, what the level is, what floor you're on, all this kind of stuff. And then as soon as you go around the board once, the boss starts counting down to do a boss event. The boss event just puts a bunch of very hard enemies on the board, or puts you in jail if you land on that space. Then you have to like roll to get out, roll above 8 to get out of this jail. Otherwise you take 10% damage. And if you don't do it, then it's like roll 9 to get out, or you do 25% damage, take 25% damage. It just gets craziness. There's like certain squares you land on where you do a claw machine, trying to get all the money or the equipment out, or like there's this rhythm game you can do to get better equipment. It's kind of fun. It's kind of repetitive. The enemies don't normally change. Like the boss changes, but the enemies that are on the board kind of stay the same. They're all kind of like they don't change versus the boss. So right now I'm on this like Kraken lady, but all the enemies are still the same from like the dragon. Which is kind of lame. And the equipment is kind of all the same as well. The animations are very fast. You move around the board very quickly. It's very ADHD friendly. So you just go roll, brr, roll, brr, roll, brr. And it goes very fast. There's very little downtime.
Okay.
And yeah, it's actually kind of fun.
Okay. I've never heard of that one.
It's also got, the very good animations and sound effects that make give your brain a little twig, right?
I don't really get like too many games advertised to me that look interesting. It's always like there's a wave of zombies coming down and the guy is shooting his gun, and then you can move over to the side and shoot it to free another guy. But I didn't shoot quite enough to get the guy out. You should download it and see if you can do it.
And then we're gonna fill you with ads. So those games, like I said before, as soon as they give me an unsolicited ad, uninstalled instantly. Hero has never given me an unsolicited ad, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch an ad to do this thing. And a game like that, that's a good game. If it makes you want to watch ads or give it money, because it's just that perfect balance of being good enough, but also hard enough that you want to watch ads or give them some bucks. Whereas with Riftcraft, it's at that level, but they force feed you ads, which I'm not okay with. And every time they do, I close out of the game.
Yeah.
And then I go, okay, we'll go back in, and then I don't have to watch an ad for a little bit, play a couple rounds, and then I got to watch an ad, and I'm like, whatever, I'm out of here.
So annoying. I hate that.
It's very annoying.
Can't imagine that was like on console or something like that. Jeez Louise.
So all these games you kind of get advertised. There's also a Flash version of that game, and it's almost identical. So you can play it in a browser with your ad block enabled and nothing. You just play it.
Yeah, pretty good.
So every time I see one of these stupid ads where I'm like, this game's going to force feed me ads, I just go on like Armor Games or some Flash site, and then you can play that game without the ads.
Okay, nice. That's fun.
Yes. Yeah. I recommend checking out Hero for a mobile game.
Yeah, for sure. Did you play any real games?
Didn't have time. I played a couple rounds of Tarkov.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But like with Tarkov, I'm like, well, 1.0 is coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to have to wipe anyway. So why play now? I don't want to know if I want to play.
Yeah. They need to like get a permanent thing, or they need to do like Path of Exile, where they have the season, then the season ends, the character goes to just generic, and you have like combined inventory.
Yeah.
And you can just keep playing that character or whatever. Because it just always seems like, I gotta get all my hard work is for naught.
I think, it's only because it's the 1.0 coming out.
Oh, so they're never gonna wipe after that?
They're not gonna wipe after that.
Come on.
Maybe when 2.0 comes out.
Come on, dude.
But it'll be now that I know 1.0 is coming out, I'm gonna have to wipe. I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
And I'm sure, they're not gonna, if they're gonna have to do a wipe, they're not gonna announce it for a long time. So I'll get some.
Like season 2 starts.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, the regular PvP is going to wipe all the time. So
yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But I'm excited to escape Tarkov for once.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't play anything new, I don't think. I just played the existing games that I've played in the past, called The First Descendant, Genshin Impact, Satisfactory.
Yes. I watched you play a little Satisfactory.
I think those are the ones that I don't think I did anything else. Oh, I did install Wuthering Waves, and I played it for like 5 minutes.
I saw that
No.
I saw that you had played that.
Okay.
And I was like, what is this?
It's just like Genshin Impact, but like whatever.
Yeah.
Different story.
Yeah.
So, I mean, First Descendant, the same.
Of course.
It's like, they added in a new system with these like RK cells you can get, but they're like so hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not grinding for them because I've got nothing really else to do besides that in the game, but they drop from these missions called like Sigma Zone or something like that. And you can do 2 a day. You can do unlimited a day, but the first 2 you do each day gives you a high value relic as well as extra RK tuning points.
Yeah.
And the RK tuning points let you unlock the RK board. You have to level it up 40 times. And it's like kind of like Final Fantasy X Sphere Grid, where you can go around and choose different, like, plus 0.1% damage or whatever,
I love 0.1% damage.
And then the high value relic, once you get 10, you can trade it in to get 1 additional inventory slot.
Ooh.
Which costs whatever 50 cents normally. So I do those every day to get those, right? So the arcade or the cells or whatever, there's a chance to drop in that mission. So I've done it every day since they came out, which was like probably right around the last podcast, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've done it every day, 2 times a day. So that's 2 times or something like that. I haven't got one yet.
Oh no.
It's got like a 3% drop chance.
Yeah.
So I haven't got one yet. So I'm like, I'm not going to grind those out. They did add a thing where they have the targeted loot now where you can actually like say, I want to get one of these. And every time you don't get it, your meter goes up by the equivalent of it. Right. So I'm at like, they just added it. I'm at like 11% now. So hopefully I'll get one eventually, but I'm not grinding that out because that's about the only thing I have to do in the game. And then Genshin Impact, beyond doing the dailies, I've done some other stuff in the game, but nothing too major. But I've done a lot of Satisfactory.
Yes. Every time I see you're playing Satisfactory, I'm like, I want to play Satisfactory.
So,
and then I remember I have 2 jobs and I don't have time to do that.
So I don't know if you know about some of the. I know I've told you about some of the things they added in, like the conveyor belt into a biomass burner.
Yep.
So you can like automate power that way.
Yep.
And they've changed up some of the.
I saw the vertical splitters, and I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Well, that's in the new experimental version.
Oh, okay. So that's not out yet.
It's an experimental, but not in. I don't think in the main one.
Man.
But they've added in all the stuff with the Mercer spheres and the Somers loops. Yep. Did I tell you about any of that?
I don't think you told me what they do. Okay. I'm pretty sure you were like, I'm not going to tell you what they do. You need to discover that for yourself. And I'm like, yes, don't tell me anything.
Okay, I guess I won't tell you now, but
because that's a game that I love. So
well, it's not like story based. It's just what it unlocks technology wise. And I almost feel if I told you, you'd be like, oh my god. I should go play right now.
I already want to play right now, so don't tell me.
Okay. Yeah, it's the technology for the Mercer spheres is just like, fuck, okay.
It's a journey of discovery, that game. That's why I'm not playing it.
I will say, like, the little story bits. You know how before you'd get near a Mercer sphere and, like, and she'd be like, pick it up, you must pick it up, or whatever. When you pick them up, they do this fucking basic gibberish where like the alien voice is saying like it seems like stuff that's just gobbledygook to sound like fake philosophical. Where it'll be like, the window is a door. Have you considered making the window into a door? It's just like, what are you talking about here? Yeah, we hear the smells coming from the sky. Just like, what the? Anyways.
Yeah, that's the game I definitely want to get back into. But every time I sit down and I'm like, I'm going to play this game, I sit down and I go, I don't have time to play this game.
Yeah. That's kind of the thing, though, with it, is you could, like, just set it up early game, let it run.
Yeah.
And then come back and be like, oh, I have everything I need to get to the next, zone or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm at the point where it's just like, what do I want to do factory-wise? Do I want to make everything and ship it to one spot? Do I want to send over the ore to one spot and smelt it? Or do I want to smelt the ore on location and send the ingots or whatever, So I'm just kind of messing around with smart splitters right now. And I got everything being fed into one line, and it'll be like...
Ooh, a sushi belt?
It'll just go, if it's a reinforced thing, it goes this way. If it's anything else, it goes this way.
Yeah,
and then they go
off.
They go into their own little storage spots. But not everything I've made, just the ones that I've sort of hooked up. I made some like some truck routes, so they're driving around doing whatever.
Nice.
I've never done trains or anything like that, so I don't know.
Yeah, the last time I had fired it up, which actually wasn't too long ago. Maybe it was too long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I had restarted when 1.0 came out, and I started doing truck routes as well, because I had never done truck routes.
Yeah.
So I was like, why would I do a truck route when I could do trains?
Yeah. It's because the trains are so much further down the list.
Yeah. And I think it's because of the place I spawned, everything was super close. So I just ran it up. I was like, why would I make a truck to drive down?
My one was like, oil was so far away from my base. So the first time I went out there, I was like, well, I need rubber and plastic.
Yeah.
So I started my first factory, not a factory, but like my refiner started making rubber and plastic, and the byproduct was like residual heavy oil or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which can only be turned into like Coke.
Yeah.
So I started to turn it into Coke, and then I put that into like like coal burning, whatever. So I did that, and it was making plastic. And then I was like, why did I do it like that when I could make it into a refinery and refine it into fuel?
Yeah.
But the byproduct of fuel is residual plastic. So I send the residual plastic and use it with water to make plastic or rubber.
Yeah.
So I had to like go tear it all down and switch it up to be like, I'd rather have the power than like way more plastic and rubber.
Yeah.
So I just was like, why did I do that? I don't know.
Every time I think about playing that game, I'm just like, all I want to do is Apex Slide.
Oh, yeah.
hook onto the old power lines and just zip around the factory and be like, look at how cool this is.
Yeah. I got the jetpack now, so I'm flying around, but it's not as good as the hover pack.
Yeah.
I've never had the hover pack, but
hover pack's good.
That's the one where you just as long as you got electricity near you just float around. Just
float around. It's it's so easy for like doing tall building things.
The thing with that is that it's so far up the like skill tree now. I think it was earlier before, but
I think so too.
I'm on tier. There's one tier left for me after I unlock this one, and I still don't have it.
Wild.
Like they've totally changed it because I remember I had aluminum going, and I can't even do aluminum yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with my like longest save from back in the day, where it's like I had the big building and stuff, I had all that.
Yeah.
Unlocked eventually, and just it made it so much easier, especially when I was doing like vertical stack building. You just go up, hover up, and then do your conveyor belts outside of that building 3 stories up or whatever. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I was doing the math, and I'm like, why am I like I did the math perfectly to get like the proper amount of dark iron ingots or whatever to make steel beams, and I'll go and look at the thing, and I'll be like, wait, it's not coming in fast enough. Like, what is going on? It's like lagging behind, but I did the math perfectly, so I don't know if my belts are, I don't know, the distance or something like that.
It could be the distance. It could be the belts. It could be your raw materials.
No, that's the thing. Steel. I did the whole thing from like the smelt, like from the Mark II miner to the smelter to everything, you know? So I don't know.
Maybe you're having brownouts.
No, God, I got way more power than I need, dude. One of the oil vein things I found was producing like 240 liters a minute, and that will power like, I don't know, it was 8 oil generators or something like that. So like I got like double capacity, dude.
Man, that's the worst.
Double capacity.
When you don't have enough capacity, you start adding stuff.
I know,
and then it browns out.
That's
and then
why,
you gotta like go around, switch things off.
That's why I did it like fucking. I was like, I'll just get like way more power than I need. I also built like 10 batteries, but that's only like 100 megawatts or something like that. So that won't last too long if I get too high up. So
I remember when I was doing coal, it was just coal burners for days.
Oh yeah,
just the whole line of them, and then another whole line in another location. Yeah. Every time there was coal, I'm like, oh, setting up power.
Yeah, I just got coal going, and it was like a dirty spaghetti mess. And I was like, that's only there till
we get
I get oil, and then it's just like get rid of all that shit.
The nuclear.
Yeah, I've never been that far.
No, I've never been that far either.
There's also geothermal now.
Oh, there's no geothermal.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I worked with any geothermal.
Yeah, I've never done geothermal either. But I don't think I played anything else. I think that was it, really. Yeah, nothing else. Boring, I guess.
That's okay.
Okay, good. Thank you. I was worried.
Yeah, that's all. I've been playing mobile. Little, 3 sessions of Tarkov over the last 3 weeks. One was yesterday with the Keeper.
Oh yeah,
Keeper Chiluk.
Nice.
I was worried he was going to move out of the city.
Oh yeah.
He was like, yeah, we're thinking about moving out of the city. I'm like, oh, that sucks, dude. I like hanging out with Keeper. He's good stuff. He comes in the store all the time. We used to go hiking, but hard to do now. And then Tarkov.
Yeah.
But I guess his girlfriend got a pretty stellar job here, so they're not going to move anymore. I'm like,
nice.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
Very cool. Been playing a lot of. I guess I've been playing Star Wars Unlimited quite a bit.
Oh.
Because every time there's a draft and I need to, it's like uneven. I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm just in. It's fun.
Nice.
And the crew is super fun to play.
No fist fights?
No fist fights, no.
That's good. Lightsaber duels? No. Okay.
But streaming the Star Showdown, some of the games with Zach were so tense that I'm like, I can hear you sweating through the microphone right now. It's so tense.
Oh yeah. That's good.
They're super exciting games because it's such a fast game.
Yeah.
But it's so fast that I get behind. If I start talking to chat, I get behind.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, what's happened?
What's
happened? My God, things have happened. I don't know any of these cards. What's going on?
Nice.
Yeah, super fun. Fun.
I played D&D.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes.
I'm kind of just doing it because I was invited to by my roommate to play in his friend's campaign. It was also because there's 2 campaigns, and it was like we play on Sunday or like Saturday. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll play on Sunday rather than Saturday. I'd rather stream on Saturday than Sunday. But I kind of regret that decision because it's not very good.
Yep. Like it wasn't that very good before, was it?
Well, that's the thing, is they switch off.
Yeah.
So it'll be 4 weeks this campaign, 4 weeks the other campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I think last night was the last one until they bring it back in 4 weeks. And it's just kind of like, okay, I'll hang out with them and play. But it's just like, it ends up being just like, okay, roll. Okay, you hit. Roll damage. Okay, then the bear attacks you now. Yep. Okay, it misses. It's just like, oh my fucking God. And it's like, he's a newer DM. He's played a lot. But it's just like Monster Corridor. Oh, you take a left, there's shambling zombies there. You take a right, now there's a giant. It's like, what? A giant in this like small ass corridor?
It's equal ceilings.
Yeah, like
he's a small giant.
It's like, what is going on here? So it's not too good and whatever, but I'll continue to play it.
Excellent.
Even though I don't really want to.
I'm still in my D&D group chat.
Oh yeah.
And they're always like, "Oh, we're doing this tonight." I'm like, "Damn, I don't get to play."
Yeah, well.
But it is what it is. I got to have one day off at some point.
At some point.
At some point.
Exactly. But yeah, and the last time I was here, I think we did the podcast, my phone wasn't working.
Yes.
Do you remember? I had no internet.
Yes.
Yeah. So the next morning, it was still like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this thing? Restarted, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I like Googled it to see whatever can I see how to fix this?
Yeah.
And I found some posts that people were like, oh yeah, I restarted and it wouldn't work. And then someone was like, oh, the only way I solved this problem on my Android was I put it in airplane mode and then turned off airplane mode and that fixed it. And I was like, well, I restarted it.
Yeah, right? But it's still in airplane mode.
That's not going to work. So I put it in airplane mode, turned it off. I was like, oh, it worked.
That's wild.
So I was like, what? How did that fix it?
Yeah, that's weird.
I know.
That's super weird.
So, but since then, it's been fine, but it was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How the hell does that work?
Don't know.
Yep. Well, in theory, maybe next time we do this, I might have my Switch 2, maybe.
Switch 2.
I don't know if I'll open it yet.
No.
If I'm going to keep it or not.
Just put it in the back of the stream. It's like, oh yeah, it's still wrapped up. Haven't opened it yet.
Maybe I won't have it by then. I'm not sure. I don't get it on launch day, so maybe I won't have it.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or whatever yet.
Oh.
Well, I might just sell it, I traded in my Amazon credit.
Yes.
To get it, so it's like cash money, baby.
Cash money. Hell yeah. Making bucks. Stonks.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast, everybody. Hope you enjoyed tuning in.
Boring lives.
Super boring.
Wait, mine is boring. Yours is fine.
I guess. We do exciting things around here.
Yep.
At the Game Hub.
Yep.
If you like what you heard, know that you did, leave us a review. Share us with your friends. Let us know. Let them know that you're listening to the cool old dudes talk about things they don't know anything about.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. That's us.
Alrighty.
We know a little bit about everything.
Okay.
We're jacks of all knowledge, I suppose.
Yep.
And of course, big thanks to our Patreons, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod. You get in there and support this podcast with hard-earned dollar dues.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. We do love you.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, we'll see you guys again
in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, maybe 3 weeks' time. Who knows? We'll see.
Bye-bye.
Bye.